To what extent have you gone in a truth or dare game? Girl said grab someone ass at a party. I grabbed hers. That's what I call a pro move. Was dared to kiss a girl. She didn't want to because it was me. I kissed a guy instead. And I'm straight. Rode across a lake naked at night. Edit. Didn't realize this would get this many likes. During the expedition some random campers saw a white thing floating across the lake and shined a flashlight on me. They busted up laughing. I hid at the bottom of the canoe until they turned their light off. Nothing too crazy. Kissed a guy friend on the lips so all the girls there, 4, would show us their boobs. As a B guy. I wanna get in on your friend group's truth or dare games. Hanging out of a window. With only my legs still in the room. In order to touch the outer wall with my forehead. Really drunk and being held by drunk friends. 13 floors high. A female friend and I chose dare together. Our friends said take off all your clothes and run across a recently frozen pond. We did it, but man was that ice cracking. I take it you all were on thin ice when you got home or family found out. Edit. Thanks for the 1k upvotes. Not me, but back in high school my friend took a dare to go in one of those big 55-gallon trash bins. It was empty, and roll across the cafeteria while screaming I gotta take a shit as loud as he could. I don't even know why I bother opening these threads. I'm just reminded of how boring my high school days were. Not me. But I know a man that won a stealing dare. With the goal to steal the biggest thing possible. One guy stole a fridge full of ice cream and the guy that won stole a forklift and a small aluminum store. They have them in my country and they are near bus stations. This guy effectively stole half of a bus station. Both returned things back the next day. I once got dared by 2 women in a bar to follow them out the back entrance for something special. I ain't f-king dense. So I ran out the front entrance as far away as possible. Ain't no husses stealing my kidneys. Licked chocolate syrup off another dude's chest. Worth it. Because soon after 2 of the girls flashed their tits for us. One of the girls was my at the time GF. Whose tits I'd seen plenty of times. And yet for some reason I still focused on hers instead of the other girls. I was once dared to dump my GF. I did. I ate an apple with the sticker still on lol. 2 extreme opposites that stand out are full sex. Roly-poly down some stairs. Tried to break dance naked when I was in 4th grade. Stroke. I was dared to grab a girl's boobs and let her grab mine too. I was a fat kid, but also girl boobs are great so it evens out. I dared my friend to pull out her tit and lick her nipple in front of like 15 of us. She did. And it wasn't even a quick one. She legit licked her nipple for like 10 seconds. This was at our prom after party like 18 years ago. Went tip to tip with another dude on a trade dare to see 2 girls scissor. I was about 16-17 YO and totally worth it. I'm convinced girls do this stuff during truth or dare just so they can satisfy their own curiosity what it's like to do something intimate with another girl. Regardless. I'm all for it. So apparently everyone else's truth or dare games consist of sexual intercourse. In grade 6 I was dared to lick a fence in the playground. The day after I had this pleasant little disease called thrush. Got dared to run around the block naked. It wasn't nice but might have been close. I'm running. I took the half block option because well I'm chubby FCK and therefore less running. So I do the main street portion of the run, few honks all as well. The backstretch runs along a park on one side, church on the other. There's a guy running from the park and at first I think oh poor little white guy running from the big black naked guy, what a f-ked up evening for him. Then I glanced over at the church and see fire in the windows and realize OHH he's running from the fire he started and give chase. My friends waiting outside our apartment complex with a robe and a shot, see random stranger run by. Then me in full on naked chase mode yelling call the cops and the fire department. So I gained a bit on that guy. But like a block down I realized we just called the cops and the fire department. The fire department is an alley away from us and I'm naked black guy running through the neighborhood. I need some clothes. Turn back and make it to my friends and a robe just in time for the cops to roll up. Fire department came over a few minutes later. Fire was in Christmas tree in the park. My drunk ass saw the reflection in the church windows. Cops had also got a call about streakers but didn't mention it till they left. So the furthest I've gone is about a half mile balls out. A girl was dared to kiss me and she cried and stopped playing. With confidence about myself, she asked for another. And said I was the ugliest one in all the city. See? Dared to go into bathroom with hot girl. Most people playing were already partially undressed. For 5 minutes. We did not emerge from bathroom for over an hour. I think I have led the tamest possible life. I had to drink 10 glasses of water on a dare and in truth tell everyone who was the one person I would hate fuck. Accidentally ruined a girl's birthday party when her mom came downstairs and found her ass naked. We, a group of good friends of 5 consisting of 3 females and us 2 males, had a game night with classic quiz and card games plus drinks of course. It was a light affair with reasonable alcohol consumption since we are in our mid-20s. Then suddenly my buddy pulled out some vodka and made all of us drink shots in quickfire mode. One of the girls insisted on playing truth and dare. It ended up in us stripping our clothes, giving lap dances to each other, ass spanking and some making out. A real passionate night between friends. Our little secret I have to. Sexually? Had my first gay hookup with a dude in high school by getting dared to let him suck me off to completion. Which I did. Non-sexual? I got dared to throw a cinder block off a busy interstate overpass which I immediately refused because I don't want to f-king kill or seriously injure anyone. So that was replaced with shoot a bottle rocket out of your asshole which I did. Luckily it actually shot off instead of staying and burning me. I was once dared to eat out my best friend in front of the group. I was 17 and she was 18. And I was also dared to suck this guy's DCK. He was also 17. I was also dared to stick my DCK in a mouse trap but I said no. Some other guy did it though. The girl I really liked came to the party. She spun on me. Then she dared me to go home. Edit. By spun on me, I meant the spin the bottle game. They spin and whoever it lands on in the circle. They gotta do truth or dare. Anal sex with a really cute and really crazy redhead. No regrets. The most fun one might be streaking trough a park full of people. Ended up wandering around naked long enough to get picked up by the police. Oh yeah. And a mate also broke my ear with getting an erection. I think that was the same afternoon. I almost drowned in my friend's duck pond because they dared me to swim with the ducks. A girl dared me to take my clothes off. So I did. I dared her to take her clothes off. So she did. My friend dared us to kiss which just led to us having sex on the floor of the host's bedroom. Was dared to kiss my best friend. Also a guy. We did. And the crowd went wild. They wanted us to strip each other naked. Jokes on them though. We'd been friends so long I had seen him naked more times than I could count. In the locker rooms and during group sex. It ended in an orgy. The last day was everyone have sex. It was a great night. Edit. Thanks for the award. This is the first time this D got me a prize. Someone once dared me to stab them with a pencil. No hesitation. So I stabbed him with my pencil. No hesitation. Broke skin. But didn't cause much damage. Luckily. Once when I was a teenager I was dared to urinate in the middle of the road. It was the middle of winter and there was about 4 inches of snow and of course my bladder decided to be shy. I thought my lady bits would freeze off. But a dare's a dare. A good friend dared me to kiss a girl I liked on the cheek. She and I have been married 10 years. Not all that exciting. But at a big in the woods bonfire drinking party with 30-ish people I was dared to strip till I was completely nude. Everyone was standing, so everyone had full view. It takes a bit of liquid courage. NGL. Girl was dared to give me a blowjob. Told we could go do it in a large closet and I told her it was cool. She told me no. She'd set it up. Would've FK'd me. But was on her period. Dated almost a year before she left for college. Was playing truth or dare with friends freshman year of high school and they dared this girl to give me a handy. I never even kissed a girl before this and it was super awkward for me. She was life changing at the time though. Not me but friend got truth or dare with GF. He asked for her to go to the bathroom. When 10 minutes had passed we went to check. She was giving him head. They were still 13. My dadders thought that it was a good idea to take a dare of streaking across the school football field. Without taking notice of the security cameras. Long story short, I got suspended for a week. After a long night of drinking. A small, 5-ish, group of us decided to play truth or dare as the sun was coming up. At some point, I was dared to streak down 2 city blocks. I did so. In cowboy boots and covered in mustard from an earlier dare. It was cold. I was bad at running due to drinking and smoking cigarettes all night. And I was pretty sure I was going to die. Alas. I lived and ended up with a brutal hangover later that morning. My friend dared me, while I was getting very drunk for the first time, to give one of the guys at the party we were at a BL job, didn't specify who. Just anyone. That was the night I learned that when I get drunk I take dares extremely serious. Ended up offering a whole lot of boys blowjobs, which thankfully my friends prevented me from actually doing, and throwing up on the one guy who tried to take advantage of how drunk I was and take me up on the offer. Mine isn't bad or dangerous, it's just stupid. Doing a game of drunk T or D. I was pissed off my head. Not blackout drunk. Mind you, but still pretty FK'd up. I could remember the previous day but I didn't want to. Normally I'm really good with tongue twisters. My favorite one is I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done. My friends dared me to do this while I was surfaced and told me I could only stop once I did it all the way through. Boy did they regret it. 2.5 hours of me I'm not a pleasant fucker I'm not, and repeating that over and over. They had enough of me doing it and was yelling at me to stop. Drunk me did not listen. We were playing skeletons in the closet. Not truth or dare. So each of us took a turn getting asked questions from every other player. I got asked what's the most embarrassing question we could ask you? Which is a very evil thing to ask in that situation. I replied, what's my nickname for my girlfriend? And then the next player asked exactly that. And that's how I got coerced into telling everyone that I jokingly called my girlfriend a squirter, super soaker. When I was 10 I was dared by my school friend to watch hentai. At the time I had no idea what that was and assumed it was just some genre of anime. So when she texted me the link I clicked it and was horrified. I am so freaking thankful that I had my headphones on. I didn't tell my parents and just didn't talk to her for about a week. But I'm also thankful for that because it made me become an otaku. Lost my virginity to my neighbor on a dare. I'd say that's pretty far into crazy territory. Edit. Her name was Tara. And I was so smitten by her. If you must know. I have zero regrets. She grew up to be a beautiful woman and has a loving husband and 3 children. Life is beautiful. All the way, baby. I've gone all the way with a girl before. Right to first base. First base at my house was hand holding. It was awesome. In our early 20s. My friends and I dared the sort of fall guy in our group to sh*t on the balcony of the room we were hanging in. And spray painted gold. We had done an art project earlier in the afternoon. He asked for privacy so we closed the drapes. But peeked through watching him pace back and forth. Assessing the situation. And deciding if he was going to follow through. He did it. Guy who owned the house was not happy that in order to dispose of it. The recipient of the dare had to transport it on a flattened cardboard box through to the house to the trash outside. A fat chick dared me to scoot a quarter across the rim of her toilet bowl using only my tongue. I wasn't even drunk. I don't have an excuse. My mind while reading all the comments. Am I playing it wrong? Am I playing it with the wrong people? Am I in the wrong country? Cause I felt more excited reading these answers than playing it in real life. What was it like 7 minutes in heaven? I think. Anyway, the girl was cute but super shy and I don't think she really wanted to do anything and was only at the party because of a friend. So we just talked for 7 minutes. I got her number and we dated a bit. Nothing major. Kiss my crush or kiss a tree. I lived in a different town but now I go to the same school as her and I'm sure she doesn't know it was me. It was like 10 years ago. Better bet I kissed her. It was just us two. From sexy dances. To sexier dances. To flashing cocks. Flashing tits. To sexy acts over clothes. To hands on over cloths. To hands on under cloths. To cloths off. To grinding without cloths. To hands on without sex. To oral sex. To lights off to fucking. We won truth or dare that night and I never played again. In college. My then GF and I would. When there were people with us. Get super high and play truth. Dare. Strip. We usually got too high to actually pick and let our NGSs pick for us. Fun times. The furthest is probably the typical casual hookup in college that resulted from a truth followed by a dare from one of our mutual friends. Great woman. Decent chemistry. Just wasn't the right time for either of us. Truth or dare turned into an orgy between my roommate and two of our female mutual friends. MF. One girl left after we had all finished and then we had a devil's three-way with her friend. Me and my best friend got a double handy by some girl who had a crush on me. Later in the game he got to finger some other girl who later be known as the chick who gave someone head in class. At the end of the night I was in bed with a girl who had a crush on me. She was 2 years older, and my best friend was on the other bed across from us with her sister, who was our age. Their mom and my mom are best friends and we were at our mom's other best friend's son's birthday party.